Mbon siramake uyo ado itau karastenian ekom karastenian kenage sio après patre satore ke pionenam nke usen adinam non kan pamena sana edio ekom makanti usen sanitation kombongen atang tu wawu emai wo kodam eke wa etem enyai ko kan kommo usen sanitation ateten ya ham ko yo mo ni tu tre achiba
Mbwana mbyangedi on kembono wo ema wodi ekpogudum mbagedi wana keduna modi namkan kosana ake fiong July ake swami ida me kombok NTA eke sangake eke sedanga utumo kaiso ema ket kembono wo nkorom mem mpoisang ikibanga ke kusong yusong bono wo eke nangake utum kenkan kommo ema tanke mimo nam tum siado nsane de medo etimpo yempo se basiama Amo esunu yebo yak ukara eswe kaiso edinam yahutumomi atwagada sianwa masiyongo ndusugudongo unyongo
am yagenam sanitation ado so that yayironga mi sana
nam be fere wo maru sen tum ya moze wo edinam no environment mo sana sia abasema mam bo sana ke
itememe ama asibat ayenam mbo ya nwo nginam seitema sana mewe ya kane waka ero ede biko
nusumbono wo mfenko ema boke ido ka pot enutomo dinam mbanga nkanko kedo se frewo ediana yuka mbaga nam kanko asana ate kamba wo awete mkpo no ufogutomo sere mkpo ba nkanko ete ofyon udofia atanga boke mbono wo na mebo daga mo eke wo edinam utom adiando bo yak mewe ku pamba edina mutomomi
mbo nkot afro wo kwaibo mbo mo yang mo e kaiso e na mutom ne guda ke ilongyen e tutomyen asana
nko eto fion udofia atanga songo kufogo tomi ebe ngidem edina mafan mempo suka enie kebanga ke eti yensanan kanko mbangbono wo eba ke memden song edem kestedemi miku yo utebe achibong akombok NTA
ukami tete mbogase mfreni atrele ile arasiana mfreni lokaisi sen ama presa ndito akwa senye ide ndito na tole ya afesa atoka kate rola sasa mtena ina mfreni ndo akisa ndo tanto
Hello, good morning, and thank you for joining us on the AM News. My name is Eugene Huza. Protection and conservation of wetlands and landscape has been identified as a route to a healthy ecology and human body. Professor Peter Oban made this known during his inaugural lecture on the topic, Wetlands, Kidneys of the Landscape Health at the University of Your Wisdom Jacob at this time.
The inaugural lecture was preceded by a procession by members of the academia, University of Uyo. Chairman on the occasion and Vice Chancellor, University of Uyo, Professor Nefiorisian said, inaugural lecture is an avenue for newly appointed professors to justify their elevation and urged participants to be attentive and take the lecture seriously.
When somebody is made a professor, it means that he has some meaningful contribution that is made to society. And of course, there's an expectation of further contributions from him. So today, Professor Peter Oban is here to showcase what stuff he's made of.
A citation of the 56th inaugural lecturer read by the Dean, Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Ndayu Ndayu, noted that Professor Peter Oban was born on August 15, 1955, gone through various levels of education. He is also the first professor of soil physics in the University of Uyo and South Nigeria.
It's also remarkable to mention that of the 10 of these publications are post-professorial articles, which is evidence that he is still publishing even after getting to the peak as a professor.
Delivering the inaugural lecture, Professor Peter Oban maintained that wetlands on the landscape and biological kidneys are similar in function as both filter water, eliminate contaminants, retain valuable substances, and maintain a healthy ecology and human body. Professor Oban added that wetlands are important habitats for a rich and diverse variety of wildlife and plant species.
You find that the rate at which materials are being taken away overwhelms the rate at which soil is being formed. That is what we refer to as anthropogenic perturbations. That is the cause of all the gullies, ravines that we have all over the place.
Some participants comment on the lecture.
Today the lecturer has brought to the fore the need for us to care for the soil so that the soil will not run away.
I like the way he likened the wetlands as a kidney of the entire environment, which is really true.
If we are able to conserve and preserve the mangrove, we can get so much value in terms of money.
The inaugural lecture, which was the 56th in series, had in attendance members of the public, academia, family members, and friends. In Uyo, Wisdom Jacob, NTA News.
Nigerian students have been advised to take the lead in the fight against corruption as the nation's future leaders. The chairman, Independent Care Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Mr. Punta, gave the advice during the National Anti-Corruption Debate for secondary schools in the South region. John Paul Anumana completes the story.
The 2017 National Anti-Corruption Debate for secondary schools in South Zone, held in Akwa Ibom State, brought together 6 public secondary schools from the 3 senatorial zones and 2 private secondary schools in the state. The 8 schools debated on the topic, collective will of the people is the best way to tackle corruption rather than the political will of the leaders. At the end of the elimination series, Government Secondary School Apaheket, State College Ikorekbene, Meha Secondary School Oron, and Community Secondary School Akofort qualified for the semi-finals, after which 2 schools qualified for the finals. Government Secondary School Apaheket proposed the motion, while the State College Ikorekbene opposed the motion. State College Ikorekbene scored 578 points to emerge as winners, while Government Secondary School Leket came second with 538 points. Medan Secondary School Oron came third, while Community Secondary School Akofort came fourth. Chairman of the ICPC, who was represented by the head anti-corruption, Mr. Justin Kwesi, commended the schools for their performances and described it as the best so far among the 5 zones they've conducted the debate. He advised Nigerians to take the fight against corruption seriously by reporting cases of corruption.
I observed that they spoke with boldness, they were passionate, they were enthusiastic, they marshaled their points very well, and they were generally orderly.
The South Zonal Commissioner, ICPC, Mr. Here More, and the head of Youth Education and Mobilization, Mr. Kinsley Obi, say the rationale behind the debate is to teach young people about what corruption is and ways to fight it as the future leaders of the country.
We want this thing to be continuous so that they will imbibe the culture of integrity as they grow up. ICPC, we need people to report corruption.
I want to say that the quality of the debate that we have had here, compared to the other 2, and maybe the other ones, I think the quality here is higher than the rest.
Some of the participants and their teachers expressed gratitude to the organizers.
If it was based on human expectations, who is at school? We are even saying that students in public schools don't have a say when it comes to community work. This has totally helped me, make me to know the causes of corruption and how it can be eradicated in society.
I'm so happy and grateful to the ICPC who have organized this program.
The main aim of making this competition to all is for us to be able to fight against corruption.
I'm so happy and I thank the organizers for organizing this.
In Uyo, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
Residents of Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, have commended the state government for the sustenance of the monthly sanitation exercise, which holds every last Saturday of the month. Again, John Paul Alumon reports that the residents stand out in their numbers for the July edition of the exercise.
The July edition of the monthly sanitation exercise declared by the Akwa Ibom State government witnessed large turnout of residents who engage in various activities to keep the roads and environment clean. When NTA News visited some major streets and roads in Uyo metropolis, there was total compliance on the restriction of movement and vehicles. Some of the residents who were sighted cleaning the environment and deserting the gutters said they are doing it because cleanliness is not godliness. They urged the state government to keep on implementing the monthly sanitation exercise as it has reduced the outbreak of diseases in the state.
Every individual in this our area, we always come out. Not even today. Last Saturday we do it. The last sanitation we did it. When it is morning time like this, as the government said, from 7 to 10. And we are just doing it.
I can advise those people that are still indoor with their wives, concubines and the rest to always mind the issue of sanitation and come out and make the environment clean.
Some is very, very dirty. That's why I'm going to do it.
Others advise residents not to leave everything to the government, as everyone has something to contribute to make the state a better place.
Trying to avoid casualty here. You know, when vehicle comes from this way, they divert to the side of the road. In fact, endangering the lives of people, the pedestrians. Please don't wait for government to do everything for you. Anything you can do to assist your people. After all, we are the government.
The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Environment, Mr. Ofiong Udofia, described the compliance as great and advised residents to always clean the environments and the drainages to allow free flow of water. He reiterated the minister's resolve to implement all the policies of the state government to ensure a healthy environment in the state.
His Excellency the Governor of Akwa Ibom State wants Akwa Ibom State to maintain a very clean environment because he believes that if the environment is clean, automatically the people of Akwa Ibom State will be very healthy.
In Uyo, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
Hair accessory business is one of the lucrative businesses due to women's passion to look good and beautiful. Business News correspondent Evelyn Badweku in this report sought to know how lucrative the business is and what it takes to start the business.
Looking good, they say, is good business. Hence the need to have a neat and tidy hair to complement one's good looks. Hair accessories remains an important aspect of dressing, which gives the hair the desired look and also enhances one's beauty. A visit to some hair accessory outlets in Uyo reveals that hair accessory business is one that booms the year round, despite the cost of such accessories because of the crave and need for one to look gorgeous. Hair accessories including weave-on, wigs, hair clips, hairbands, among others, are usually in high demand, especially among the women folks. Some traders who are into the business for some years now say it has been a very lucrative one, as it has helped them cater not only for themselves but their siblings as well as paying their bills.
We start 11 years ago. Like 20,000 a day, sometimes 15, sometimes 25. So that is it.
Like a short hair, like a long hair, like a long hair maximum of 1.5, like a short hair 2,000, depending the style. I create style too.
Okay. These women used to come and buy. We buy always. That is why we sell from January to December.
Hair accessory prices range from as low as 150 naira to as high as 100,000 naira or more, depending on the customer's choice.
We have Peruvian, we have Brazilian, we have China, all these. We have so many types of hair. We have cheap hair, the one of 1,000. We have the one of 25,000.
Put gel, I put activator so that the color should come out well.
10,000 naira can get one for an average girl. Then making it to become this 3,000 liters and calculating everything later?
Well, yeah, because I don't like synthetic hair. I like human hair because I like it. It will not tangle easily. The hair accessory business also comes with some challenges, as most of the traders have to travel long distances to get assorted goods to satisfy their customers.
We buy from Lagos, and because it's very expensive.
Rather than wait for white-collar jobs, trading in hair accessory business can be very rewarding. In Yo, Evelyn Badu Epo, NTA News.
And on to sports now. All is now set for the 32 matches of the Nigerian Professional Football League at various centers in the country. Sports correspondent John Paul Alumina reports that the 2017 NPFL season has entered into its final stages, where men have been separated from the boys. However, ahead of Sunday matches, Sunshine Stars could become the first club in the modern era to win 3 away matches consecutively. If Reno Stars fail to defeat MFM at home on Sunday, they have played 4 home matches without a victory, while relegation threatens. Shooting Stars will seek to extend their unbeaten run to 6. On the other hand, Akwa United Football Club of Uyo is set to end El Kaneme's Warriors' unbeaten run at home when both teams meet in Maiduguri on Sunday. Meanwhile, NPFL this season is just goals away from equaling the 622 goals scored after match day 32 last season. And that's the news. But onto weather now. The weather forecast for Sunday, July 30, 2017 shows that the morning period will be cloudy at 25 degrees Celsius. The afternoon period will be rainy at 32 degrees Celsius, while the evening period will also be rainy at 23 degrees Celsius. And that's the news. We sincerely thank you for watching. Remember that punctuality is the soul of every business. Always be around for your customers and take your business seriously. And that's the AM News this Sunday morning. Thank you for joining us. Join us again at 7 p.m. for News Scoop. From all of us who have a blessed Sunday. Good morning.